Hi everybody, my name is Curtis Keller and I'm doing my project on the Baglihar Dam and the effects and controversies that arose between Pakistan and India because of the dam. I'm also doing this project on the question, what it's like to depend on your mortal enemy for your water. To start out this presentation, I want to answer the question of what it actually is. The Baglihar Dam is a run-of-the-river hydroelectric project. Run of the river means this dam operates on the water running through the river instead of artificially produced water flow. Run of the river, or ROR, electricity is considered ideal, especially for this area, for streams or rivers that can sustain a minimum flow or be sustained from a reservoir located upstream. As you can see from this image in the slideshow, a small dam is usually included to ensure that there is enough water entering the dam and engaging the turbines located below. The movement of the turbines creates mechanical energy, which is then stored by a generator, creating electrical energy. Controversy eventually arose when Pakistan argued that India had violated the terms outlined in the Indus Water Treaty of 1960. Both Pakistan and India control significant amounts of many of the same rivers. The treaty divided power of the rivers between the two nations. India held power over the Beas, the Ravi, and the Sutlej, while Pakistan controlled the Indus, the Chenab, and the Jhelum. I'm sure I'm slaughtering those names. The treaty was signed in Karachi on September 19th of 1960 by the first Prime Minister of India and the President of Pakistan. Initially, Pakistan had a fear that India would use the controlling power of this river to control them in times of war or of argument. India could potentially create droughts and famines in Pakistan, especially at these times, to reduce the substantial water inflows of the Indus Basin, which originates from India. A drought would potentially affect millions of Pakistanis who rely on these rivers for life-sustaining water supply and also irrigation purposes. Under the treaty, disagreements between India and Pakistan about its provisions have been put under a threefold classification. The less severe of the three is questions, which would be examined by the commission organized by this treaty. The second one would be differences, which would be decided by a neutral expert. The third and most serious would be a dispute, to be decided by a court of arbitration. After Pakistan declared the unfair nature of the dam according to the treaty, a World Bank appointed mediator met with leaders of both countries to take a look at the problem. It was discovered that the dam was in accordance with the regulations drawn out in the Indus Water Treaty, stating that India could have limited irrigation and unrestricted use for power, domestic, industrial, and non-consumptive uses such as navigation, floating of property, fish culture, etc. A few adjustments, however, were made to decrease the planned size of the dam. An agreement was finally reached between the two nations based on trust that India would not abuse these powers in the future. A few stats about the dam is it was initially conceived in 1992, the idea. It was approved in 1906 and construction finally began in the year 1999, divided into two phases. The first phase of the Baglihar Dam was completed in the year 2004, with completion of the second phase on the 10th of October 2008. The ex-Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh of India, dedicated the 900 megawatt Baglihar hydroelectric power project to the nation. The project is estimated to cost an equivalent of $1 billion US. If you're anything like me, then you don't understand what a megawatt actually is. So after a little research, I found that 900 megawatts would be the equivalent of powering nearly 150,000 homes, a pretty significant number, especially to India. A few more facts about the size of the dam. Its height is 144 meters. Its length is 317 meters. The total capacity of this dam is 15 billion cubic feet, which is the equivalent of nearly 1.5 billion bathtubs. Again, a pretty significant number. The type of the dam, as pictured, is concrete gravity, simply meaning it's made out of concrete, and gravity is what affects the power flow because water has to fall because of the effects of gravity to turn the turbines and create energy. This concludes my project on the Baglihar Dam. I hope you guys have all enjoyed it and learned something new as I have. Thank you for your time.